Let's talk about how to handle rejection. Rejection is one of the most emotional torture. When somebody tells you no,
A relationship therapist, Blessing CEO, she has advised African women, MAY EDOCHI, on how to handle rejection in marriage and in relationship. My country people, according to this controversial relationship therapist, Blessing CEO, she stated that assuming that Queen Mayu Edochie did not move ahead immediately, that the marital saga heated up in her family, Mayu Edochie quickly moved ahead and developed herself, and many companies, people all over the world started contacting her, and that was when she discovered her talent that God used and blessed her in her life. And immediately that you Edochie noticed that, hey, that my wife is not the kind of person that I left her to be. She has actually developed herself to be the talk of the city, to be the talk of the whole world. That was why you Edochie came back begging me Edochie to accept him again as her husband. My country people, I'm going to allow you to watch this video all by yourself to hear what this relationship therapist, Blessing CEO, has tell African women and Mayu Edochie on how best to handle rejection in marriage and in relationship. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification. Please subscribe and share, and may God bless you as you do just that. Enjoy the rest of the video.
let's talk about how to handle rejection. Rejection is one of the most emotional torture. When somebody tells you no, I don't want you, you're not good enough for me, it makes you feel so bad and shrink into your shell. My name is Okoro Blessing in Kiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, the #1 relationship therapist in Africa. Rejection is one emotional torture a lot of people have dealt with. A lot of people can't even face rejection. You see people becoming suicidal. You see them becoming depressed. You see them becoming angry. You see them becoming bitter. You see them becoming brutal because of rejection, because they cannot handle somebody telling them no. But it's something I want to teach you on this video. Rejection is not bad. Rejection is normal. Rejection simply means you are not their choice. And when people tell you that you are not their choice and you force yourself, they would always treat you bad. Well, there's something you need to understand. People have the right to like and to dislike. Now, sometimes you might go to people that do not like you because you don't suit their criteria. It's like a job. You might go to a job right now and they said you're not what they're looking for. They're looking for people who have first class. They're looking for people who read medicine. It doesn't mean you're not good enough. It simply means you're not good for that position. That's not for you. No simply means next opportunity. Sometimes when people tell you no and reject you, it simply means there is something better waiting for you. That one is not for you. So you don't need to keep hurting yourself because people will tell you no. Because God have given us the ability to choose what we like. And what I like might not be what you like. So we have to get used to rejection by first of all understanding that people will not want what we want. You know, the problem is we always think that everybody's like us, but they're not. They're not. Some people will not like coffee, not because coffee is not good, but because they don't just like coffee. Some people will not like tea, not because tea is not good, but because they don't like tea. Some people just don't like it. Not because it's not useful or not because it's not giving something, they don't just like it. So you have to get used to people telling you no and understanding that you are not supposed to be in that space. When people tell you no, it simply means go and equip yourself for the next person, because there is somebody that's going to love you for that same thing somebody told you no for. No need to feel bad. No. There is no need to feel bad. Everybody is a speck. Yes, you are a speck. Yes, but there is somebody who loves you. There's some people that will tell you, I don't like dark women. I'm more attracted to fair women. I don't like fair women. I'm more attracted to dark women. That's just their choice. You cannot keep hurting yourself just because somebody told you no. No doesn't mean you are not good enough. You know, sometimes when people tell you no, you just feel like you are not good enough. No, you are good enough. But a lot of people cannot handle you. Some people will reject you because you don't even fit in. Yes, you are too much for them. You are not always less when people tell you no. Sometimes you are more. And when people tell you no because you are less or you feel you are less, you develop yourself. A lot of places that they are going to tell you no, when you grow yourself, you go back again, they'll tell you yes. It's because at that point, you were not in that capacity. You had not gotten to that stage. There are lots of people in life that have told me no. And I did not even have to go back. They came for me. Growth. I'm now the one that is saying, I don't want again. When people reject you, it simply means go and add more development. Go and grow. It's not supposed to be go and get depressed or go and start to feel bad. No, people will always tell you no. Get used to it. It simply means next opportunity, next privilege, we move. And for everybody who tells you no, they develop a kind of inner strength in you that you don't even have. Because when people tell you no and reject you, you will learn to do things by yourself. A lot of times, most of you cannot take no because you don't know how to do things by yourself. You don't know how to love yourself. So you're always looking for someone to love you. You're always going from door to door. So when people reject you, you are shattered because everything you want people to give you, you can't give it to yourself. If you can give yourself everything you want people to give you, no will never be an offense. People tell you, you even be like, thank God, I don't even get power. That's the honest truth. But you always feel rejected when people tell you no because you want people to help you so bad, especially when it comes to emotion and love. A lot of you are searching for love everywhere. You're looking for who to love you and who not to love you. Once somebody says, I don't love you anymore, you are shattered, you are depressed, you want to take poison. No, it's because you cannot give yourself that love you are begging for. But you can. You've not looked inward. You've not known how. But when people tell you no and you begin to love yourself, you don't even know how powerful you are. When people reject you, you become more powerful and more fortified. You will begin to find your ability and your inner strength. It's what is called inner strength. Inner strength is what is within you, inside of you. Some of you have not found it. You're just looking for what is outside of you. Most of you focus so much on outside. You're looking for who to love you. You're looking for man to marry. You're looking for woman to marry. You're just looking for what is. Some of you have not taken time to discover what is inside. What is inside is that thing that you were born with, that thing that God bestowed inside of you. That's your power. So most of you don't even know how powerful you are because you've not searched inside of yourself. You're always looking for everything outside. That's the reason why you seek validation. Validation is when you focus on outsiders. What will people say? What will people do? You've not found your inner strength. Your inner strength is what gives you power. Your inner strength is what you use to build yourself when you are alone, when everybody leaves you. Most of you have not read that part of the Bible where God said, I made you out of my own image. It simply means you are like God. There is nothing that God can do that you cannot do. He has given you the ability to do it. Yes. But you are too lazy to find it. You are waiting for another human being to come and help you. You are God. You were made out of his image. Another human being cannot help you discover your inner strength. No. Rejection is very normal. Get used to it. A lot of people are going to tell you no. And guess what? You are also going to tell a lot of people no. A lot of people don't like you. And you don't like a lot of people. Not everybody is going to like you. And you're not going to like everybody. I don't like everybody. I can try to see how I can be cordial. Your neighbor must not be your friend, but you can be a friendly neighbor. I'm a very friendly person, but I'm not friends with everybody. So the way people don't like me is the way I don't also like other people. So you don't expect other people to like you because you don't like everything. Same way everybody don't like everything. So the same way you are battling with rejection is the same way somebody else is battling with. It's called choice. You can't force people to accept the things that they don't believe in or the things that they don't like. So you need to get used to people telling you no, and stop getting depressed, and stop crying, and stop feeling frustrated, and stop feeling like you're the only one in the world. You're not. They are not telling you no because you're not beautiful or because you're not handsome. No. They're not telling you no because you're not good enough. No. They're telling you no because some of them don't even fit into your personality. They're telling you no because you're too much for some of them and they can't even handle you. Yes. They're telling you no because they don't even know how you function. They don't understand your manual. If you're a Mercedes Benz, well, some people are just